All right, we've had lots of questions about how to do the Thanksgiving dinner logic puzzle. So today I went through some of the steps with the kids, and I'm going to explain the steps we went through, and I'll go through another step for everybody at home, and then you guys should be able to take it from there after that. This problem is all about a wife is trying to make Thanksgiving dinner, and she runs out of things, and she's sending her husband to get stuff at the store. He is trying to pick up his 6 different items from 6 different stores. He has to get the cheapest item, the cost for the cheapest item at that store. So we're trying to figure out for the cranberry sauce, which store does he go to and which store has the best price. So if we look at our clues, it says that cranberry sauce is not on sale at Bed Bath & Beyond, Target, or Kroger's. That means that he is not going to buy cranberry sauce at Bed Bath & Beyond, Target, or Kroger's. So we can X those out for cranberry sauce. We also know that the garlic powder is not on sale at Publix or Save-A-Lot. So I find my garlic powder. It is not on sale at Publix or Save-A-Lot, so I can X those out. He's not going to buy them there. I've used all the information from step number 1, so I put a check on it. I've already used all that information. I don't need anything else from there. I go on to number 2. The table decoration is the most expensive item. Well, when I look at my items, the only table decoration is the table runner. Since it's the most expensive, I come over here and find the price of $3.96, and that has to be the price of my table runner because it's the most expensive price. So I'm going to put a circle right there because I know that the table runner costs $3.96. Since the table runner costs $3.96, it can't cost any of these other prices. So I can cross all of those other prices out. And since each item only has one price tag and no other items cost the same amount, I can cross out all the other items for $3.96 because the table runner is the only one that can cost $3.96. Now I get to the second part. It's the most expensive item, and it's twice as much as the garlic powder. Now with the 5th graders, we know how to divide. We have already gone through our division steps. So what we did is we did $3.98, and we divided it by, $3.96, and we divided it by 2. They went through their steps. We haven't talked about our decimal yet, so we just ignored our decimal for right now. We'll get to that next week after we come back from Thanksgiving. So we said 2 would go into 3 one time. We subtracted our 2, got 1, brought down our 9. 2 would go into 19 8 times. 9 times. And I subtract my 18. Bring down my 6. 2 would go into 16 8 times. So we got $1.98. So looking at our clue, twice as much as the garlic powder, that means the garlic powder must cost $1.98, which is this one right over here. Now just like we did with our table runner, if this one is $1.98, nothing else can be $1.98. If the garlic powder costs $1.98, we cannot have any other prices, so we can X those out. Now with 4th grade, we don't know our division just yet. We are just getting ready to start division. So what we did is we said that $3.96 is about $4. And we looked for a price that was half of that. So we looked for something that was close to $2. We know that $2.98 had a 2 in it, but that's closer to $3. The closest we could find to $2 was $1.98. We know our multiplication, so we multiplied $1.98 times 2 to see if we could get $3.96. Since it matched up, we knew that we had the correct number, and so we chose garlic powder. So we can check off number 2. Now number 3 says cranberry sauce is more expensive than canned pumpkin and less expensive than the pop-up timer. Well, when we looked at canned pumpkin and the pop-up timer, we don't know those costs yet. So we wrote ourselves a note that we need to come back to that clue because we don't have any information to use that just yet. So we're going to come back and use clue number 3 later. We stopped there in class, but we can also go ahead and look at number 4. It says the second least expensive item is at Publix. So if we look at our prices over here, we're looking for the second least expensive item. And that is the item that's $1.29 because it's more than our 99 cents, but not as much as the next one. So our item that costs $1.29, and I'm going to write that right here, is at Publix. Well, we're going to have to use this part of the chart because we don't know what item that is yet. So we're going to find Publix, and we're going to find $1.29, and we're going to put our little dot right here. So we know the item at Publix has to cost $1.29, so we can cross out the other prices for Publix. We can also cross out the prices here because we know the other stores are not going to have the item for $1.29. Then it says the third most expensive item is at Kroger's. So if I look at my prices, I'm looking for the third most expensive item. Well, here's my most expensive. Here's my second most expensive. My third most expensive is my $1.98. Well, we look right here, we know that garlic powder was $1.98. And if it's the third most expensive item, it's at Kroger's, then we know that our garlic powder, they got at Kroger's. So we can X out the other stores for garlic powder because they got it at Kroger. We can also mark out the other items for Kroger because we only get one item at each store. You can use the information you have up here to also help fill in this chart down here. So if we know that the garlic powder is at Kroger's for $1.98, we can come find $1.98 and find Kroger and put the dot here, and that'll help us X out our other prices for Kroger, and it'll also help us X out our other prices on Kroger right here.